What is up, guys? Norris Digital Assets coming at you with another video. Today has been a wild day on this Tuesday, but fear not, I'm going to cover that right now. Click subscribe below. I have my watermark down here in the corner. It's my logo. If you click my logo, you can subscribe that way, or click subscribe below. Same difference. But we're just going to take a look here. Let's take a look at the chart. So with Bitcoin in general here, guys, everything is all right today. That was a quick flash crash and a quick correction, and we are staying very bullish. If you take a look at the candle today on the daily, I'm sure the 4-hour looks pretty wild, but if you take a look at this candle here, I mean, it almost looks like we dropped down, found support. Well, it definitely went a little bit past the 55 EMA. But we found support on a trend line area down here. What is that, about 43,000? I mean, you can see this area right here. It's acted as resistance in the past, and it's also acted as support as we were coming up right here. It kind of came back down and it found that support on that in that area. But we came down. We found some support. There was a lot of buyers. There was plenty of buyers, people ready to buy, and that's how you came up out of this wick and you came right back to here. We still have this bullish cross on the daily. We still have this spacing between the EMAs. You did, because of this candle right now, yes, the 20 EMA has this little cut mark in it right here where it's kind of cutting down a little bit, but right now the spacing is real nice. September, I had mentioned in multiple of my videos, if you've been watching my channel, I was speaking about a possible September dump where from the start of September until the middle of September, we historically have had some pretty dumpy months. So was that it? We also have all this El Salvador stuff going on and all kinds of stuff going on all at once. But we came back up. We are sitting at 46,635. Not too bad, really. I mean, not too bad. I mean, there was plenty of discounts across the market. These dips are not for crying. These dips are for buying. For anybody who has any US dollars, any fiat, whatever currency you're using, any fiat currency that you have sitting on the side, you could have grabbed some stuff at a real nice discount price. Then when we get into mid-September and things start heating up later in September into October, I mean, obviously you will make even nicer gains if you would have bought some of the stuff on the dip today. Another thing, what today was also is kind of a reminder, guys, like my next plan is to definitely get more of my stuff onto a wallet. So you want to be careful in the future during this bull run. If you have all of your crypto on Coinbase or Voyager or Robinhood, if you have them on these different apps, it is a major risk when these prices go crazy and they shoot to all-time highs and then everybody's trying to sell at the same times. These apps are known to crash, and they don't all crash necessarily at the same time, but you have Uphold too, and you have Kraken, you have all these different exchanges. If you put your crypto on, if you have it on a wallet, it'll be more secure, and then when you would like to sell it, you can put it on that exchange, and you can put it onto an exchange that is not crashing at the time, put it on the exchange real quick, and sell that portion. Not financial advice, just letting you guys know something to look out for in the future, because that happened today a little bit, and it's going during this flash crash today, and it's going to happen later in this bull run too. It's going to happen where Dogecoin or one of these coins are going to shoot through the roof. They're going to go crazy. It's going to be mania. But at the end of the day, people are going to start unloading their bags. And when everybody starts selling all at once and people are buying, people are selling, all this is going on, these systems, these exchanges, some of them just can't handle the volume. And it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again later in this bull run. So at least if your crypto is on a wallet, If it's in the wallet, you can, okay, Voyager's not broken. I'll send it to Voyager and cash it out. Okay, Coinbase isn't broken. I'll send it from my wallet to Coinbase and I'll cash it out right now. Or whatever it is. But you have to know, sometimes these apps shut down for an hour or 2 or 3. And in the crypto game, that can be 30%. You could, I mean, depending on the size of your bags, you could go down thousands of dollars by the time these exchanges come back online. So it's pretty ridiculous, but it's something to be aware of. At any rate, today, really not too bad of a day. We rewound the clock about a couple weeks, but I think we'll make these recoveries rather quickly. I think we will be fine. We might sit a little bit sideways, but let's get towards the middle of September. Let's get Cardano to come out with these smart contracts. On the 12th, I listened to Charles Hoskinson today on his live stream. They have put the code in. It is going to be automatically, it is around, I believe it is 4:45 Mountain Time this Sunday, 4:45 Mountain Time. So that should be about 3:45 Central. That is when the smart contracts are going to be released. That is when the computer is going to execute the smart contracts at that time on Sunday. So let's get that going for us. Let's get closer to September 20th when we're going to get a full moon again. If you've never seen some of these if you've never seen the indicator, the moon phases, it's pretty interesting. A lot of the time actually, this flash crash, there was a new moon last night, and literally to the dollar on the new moon, when we got a new moon, this flash crash happened. And Bitcoin, if you actually chart Bitcoin back, let's pull it up real quick. Type in moon phases. So basically, if you look at this, if you just look through this chart, you got a lot of the time new moon, dump, full moon, pump, new moon, dump, full moon, a little bit sideways, but up. Look, new moon, dump. You can't make this stuff up. Look at this one, new moon, dump. So right here, it's not drawn in here, but right here, last night, September 6th, we just had a new moon last night. And what happened? Dump. And so, new moon, dump. Full moon, pump. So it's not something to put a lot of stock in, guys. But hey, there's so many indicators, and you can follow Bitcoin back pretty far. Somehow it follows these moon phases. I'm not putting a lot of stock in it. It's just something to note. But let's get closer to September. Let's get to the middle of September. Let's get closer to October. Let's get these smart contracts released on Cardano that are going to surprise everybody, and everybody who's Cardano hater. In the longer term, they are going to be proven wrong rather easily. It's going to be swift over the rest of the year here and the rest of 2021. We're going to see that. Cardano is going to prove it. And let's get closer to September 20th. Let's get ourselves a full moon. And let's get closer to October. October will be the month possibly of fireworks. Bitcoin is still very bullish. Bitcoin can actually drop all the way down to 36,000. Bitcoin can come all the way down to 36,000 in this range here and still be healthy and in a bull market. So Bitcoin can come all the way down to 36,000 and still be healthy. Remember that. This market is very counterintuitive. Just remember that also. Yeah, it scares people. It messes with you when you have these flash crashes. Nobody likes the flash crashes. We want these prices to go up, up, up. But so taking a look at Cardano here, let's get rid of the moon phases. Cardano kind of moves with the moon phases too, though. Or actually, a lot of cryptos do. You can see it. New moon, dump. Full moon, pump. All right, let's get rid of the moon phases. And let's remove some drawings. So Cardano, same exact thing as as Bitcoin, but this is on the daily. I mean, this chart is still a nice looking chart. We still have a very large gap between the EMAs, and we came down, and yeah, we went past the 55 EMA by 7% past it, but there was some support in there at some point. There was definitely some support. Here's a support right here. But it found some support. There was plenty of buyers lined up, and boom, we're all the way back up here. So if you just erased this wick and took this wick away from this flash crash, if Cardano just happened to stop right here when it was coming down, that'd be very healthy. You're testing between the 20 and the 55, and then you'll look to print some candles and come back up and find support on the 20 again. It'll let this gap between the 20 and the 55 start to close a little bit, and that'll be healthy, because this is a pretty large spacing here. But you'll start to print some green candles, find some support on the 20, and then mid-September, with the smart contracts and everything else, we could definitely see these two lines start to get some of that curvature back, where they start to get that curvature up. But this might actually be a blessing in disguise. As time will tell, I could be wrong, we'll see, but this could definitely be a blessing in disguise, where Cardano isn't already pumped coming up to the smart contracts, and then they drop. That way it wasn't already pumped in the first place. So that's going to be Sunday. So if Cardano isn't already pumped and those are dropping, this might be a buy after the news, buy after the release. Might just be a buy now, buy later, buy, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Not financial advice, but we're going to keep watching and seeing. We're going to wait for this RSI to make that curve back up. And there's really nothing else to really say today, guys, besides we're still bullish and the market still looks healthy. So let's wait it out. So that's going to be it for this video. We will see you in the next one. See ya.